Uh, they tell you not to say in placeholders of thoughts.
You are not supposed to say that is true.
Bro,
Why?
we say so fucking much. You know how many I cut out when I'm editing this?
Hey, I figured out
it's
what the bark meow drinking game is.
I am proud of you that you cut out the ums.
Hey, everybody in the chat or audience, do this with water first, but let us know how. Let us know how. Let us know how hydrated you are.
I heard it. I heard the
I know. That's what I'm saying. I want them to drink to every and with water. Let's start with water, and then if you think you can handle like a beer or something, then let us know.
Okay,
but please don't die.
Editing Misha, do not cut any of the in this episode.
This is the episode.
This is the episode.
I need separate counters too. Dude, if we want to do hardcore mode,
hardcore mode.
Like those count as the same, and long ands should also count. When I did speech and debate, and speaking for like speech, they count those. They would dock you 3 points every time you did like
Dude, yeah, it's rough because I do it all the time. It's bark even. I do it all the time. You know, everyone does. Okay, for me, my long and is So if you hear me say also take a drink. Yeah. This game sucks already.
Are we gonna just go past Ruby's like admission to I was in debate or speech or whatever the fuck?
It was required for my degree.
Was it really?
Wait,
what was your
degree?
If I may ask?
Yeah.
You have a degree in sucking dick.
I'll take that.
I was gonna say, Misha,
right.
just roll the video.
Well, if that's that, welcome on into Bark.
Meow.
Where we don't forget our intros, and we start recordings on Mondays now.
Yeah. We're gonna start.
That doesn't really require an applause. Here, wait. Where we restart our recordings on Mondays now.
Hey, wait. Oh, it was blue again.
Yeah. Do you know what's crazy? I tried to point that out to Argo the other night. It doesn't turn blue for him.
But
when either of us did it, it didn't turn blue for him. It turned blue for me every single time I did it.
Are we just better?
For him, it didn't
Are we
do
just
it.
better? Are we the... I want to know.
Am I better than you?
Can I get a Discord dev to like call us and just share screen? Oh well.
Get a Discord dev on. Hey, what the fuck was up with the mobile update?
I don't know. The mobile updates suck. I hate the mobile. It's so garbage.
It's really bad.
It really is. It like hides messages, and I won't lie. I primarily don't use Discord. So like, if I do use Discord, it is one-on-one messaging, and like clearly Discord's like, nah, man, this isn't what you want. This isn't the feature you want. You want to use your servers. It's like, I don't.
I really don't. Yeah.
So, nah, I do not like the mobile app very much at all. Oh yeah.
Oh my god. Everybody, Overcooked 2 is on serious sale right now. That's one of my favorite games. If you want to play Overcooked 2 with me, go buy it so we can play. Hey,
anyway.
that's an incredible sale. It's usually $25. It's $6.
Oh,
that is a pretty good sale.
Actually, that is crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Overcooked.
Oh my god, it's
off.
69% off for some reason.
Oh,
that's beautiful.
Why?
Dude, I can't play Overcooked 2 because like my friends are stupid, I'm stupid, everyone's stupid, and I just get pissed off. It's like my brother in Christ.
Overcooked is one of my favorite games, but literally just because of how I play, nobody will play with me.
Oh no.
It's bad. Nobody will play with me. Oh, like my best friend Mason. If Mason was here, hang on. I'm trying. These ums don't count. I'm just trying.
I was gonna say, do the hang-ons count if you're doing a bit?
I'm doing a bit.
Hang in there, baby.
All right, chat. Don't count those. Don't count those.
It's the poster with
Okay.
the cat dangling
All
from
right,
the
now that
tree.
Mason's here.
Oh.
Mason will not fucking play Overcooked with me anymore. Andy will not play Overcooked with me because I get so intense that they're like, "This is so stressful, Ruby. I don't fucking play this."
I don't want to play a game and feel like I'm working.
It's like Hell's Kitchen.
Oh, literally, I'm like the bear. I'm like, get off my expo shelf.
Oh my
we
god.
can't.
I get so fucking intense. Where's my phone?
Ruby and I can't survive in Raft very well.
What? We're very good at
That's
Raft.
crazy
were
because when we did the Valentine's Day episode, I said that because we had Ruby, we'd survive on an island.
Well, it's Raft. So the problem is when we played last week, Ruby wanted us to do hardcore mode, which is tough.
Okay.
It's just tough. And the sharks, you get 3 hits, and there's 2 sharks, so they usually wombo combo you for your first 2, which means if you're not out of the ocean pretty damn quick, you're downed. And both times we were getting close enough to smelting metal, and when you smelt metal in that game, you can make the platforms that are reinforced that can't be destroyed by the sharks. So then you can just then your raft's safe. So we got to the point where we were almost making safety.
That was so sad.
Then something unfortunate would happen, like Ruby had the shark bite the thing out from underneath her. Ruby falls into the fucking ocean, gets eaten alive.
Oh no.
And then the game glitched when Ruby pressed unstuck button, which brings her body back to the raft. The raft's still moving, and for some reason it spawned her laying down in the air. And I didn't react quick enough to grab her, so then I jumped off to grab her in the air. I did get her, but then I got wombo comboed by the sharks, and then that was the end of run 1.
Oh no.
And like unfortunate shit like that would happen. That ended 2 of our runs for almost 3 hours of gameplay.
Nice.
Like, fuck. But yeah.
Yeah.
You want to do a quick update before we start talking about our things today?
You mean like an update on what day we're recording, or like a different update?
Like our life.
Okay, well, we gotta finish our first thought. We started the thought, and then Ruby had to go, and you were fixing mic problems. All right,
you're a mic problem.
Let me get.
Do I have a problem? Am I good?
No, you're good. You just had to like.
Oh, I also
Ruby, you are a problem.
Damn. Oh my
God.
This is problematic, Ruby.
Fucking reaches over and just slaps that out of your fucking mouth.
I don't even smoke, but this is such a vibe.
No, I think there's a romanticism of like having that cigarette.
Oh, totally. Like I had to, all those I'm just realizing what it was.
Oh no, half our audience is dead already.
Damn.
They've drowned in either alcohol and or water.
Pour one out for the homies.
Oh my God, you now have one for everything.
I need. This is the idea. That way I can do this on our new ones. But they'll be little animated segues. So if you click on one, it'll do like a 3-second animation segue to like change it. Oh, another. I don't have angry yet. Funny enough.
Yeah, basically, Ruby wants us to be able to puppeteer. You're sick as fuck.
Yo.
God damn it.
I'll have this one when we're talking about zoo files.
We're never getting through a topic today, man. What is up?
It's one of those days.
We need to go back, Misha, back to it, quick.
Yeah.
All does not count as
Ruby,
by the way.
Shut up!
So,
I love you.
We're recording on Mondays now. We were recording on Wednesdays and then having the episode premiere the Friday after. And that was to give myself enough time to edit, because recording the episode and then having like 24 hours to edit it while working on a 25-page essay while trying to play for ensembles, not enough time. So we found a compromise that works for this quarter, and we're going to start recording on Mondays and have the episode released that Friday. Because one of the big problems with waiting a week and a half for the episode to come out is a lot of our topics were dead by then. So like, especially with the biggest one I noticed recently was the Cassidy stuff, where like that had all wrapped up and people were tired of hearing about it, and we just like burst through the wall and we're like, so this civet fella. And so we were a little late on the draw on that one.
Good?
Okay, we got that spiel out. We're recording on Mondays now. The episode comes out Friday, so hopefully topics won't be completely dead in the water. It's still 4 days.
The time, yeah.
Yeah.
There's only a 4-day difference now.
We used to try and do these episodes one episode early, like a week early, but then we realized that the stuff we were talking about was just not relevant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just
So we fixed that.
yeah.
Like I mentioned, we talked about Senny a little bit.
Oh, good.
I think it'll be easier to get updates too, because if it premieres Friday, and
we record Monday, when we drop the recording on Monday, then on Friday, then we can do an update on Friday. That's pretty relevant.
Yeah. This is fucking. I think we did the premiere, we did the afterbark, and then Senny released that video like Saturday morning, and it's like, what the?
Yeah, I didn't watch it. But
Chat.
I think Ruby for like giving us the cliff notes for that shit.
Yeah. We're not gonna talk about that today. I don't want to do the zoo episode 2 times in a row. But yeah, just keep avoiding him. He made a 20-minute video on Twitter, dude. That should be a red flag in of itself. I ain't watching that shit.
Yeah, no way. But Twitter's the platform.
It is, yeah. It's what was it? Blaze Your Glory was what it was on fucking Apple Store or whatever. The little tagline he added because he's fucking stupid.
Wow.
Crazy. It's back to now. It says formerly Twitter. He got rid of the Blaze Your Glory thing.
Huh.
But yeah, today we do have a Twitter topic, kind of. I think.
Wait.
Yeah.
Did you not want to talk about our personal lives?
Oh fuck, dude! I got.
Do we care?
Going on? No, we care.
Do we care?
I have done nothing productive since we last talked.
God, the productivity is off right now, but I just think it's the weather. It's like that hot cold thing that's happening.
Oh God, the weather's been meh. Well, the job's going well.
That's good.
I really like it.
Yeah.
I had to do I guess we're doing a bi-weekly meeting. It's an all hands on deck meeting over video.
Okay.
Just to like touch base and like update us on what's going on with the company and shit. And so I got introduced today. I got to talk a little bit there, like in front of everybody.
Fun.
So it wasn't bad. It wasn't, it was good to see like all of the faces because I've only seen like my more like direct supervisors and stuff. So
yeah,
that was cool. So,
yeah,
it was good. It was good, and I'm really enjoying it. And basically, after working this weekend at the gas station, all I could think about was like, hey, can't wait to go to work on Monday, which is a weird fucking thought.
God, I bet. You're like, man, that was hell.
Like, I like this job, and like I worked 8 hours today, and it was just over. I'm like, oh, time to go record the podcast. Damn.
There you go. Hell yeah.
So no, I'm enjoying it a lot. So that's my personal update.
Nice. Ruby.
The depression's getting less.
That's good. That's really good.
Yesterday was bad.
Yeah, you're gonna have ups and downs.
So, but yeah, I just need to adopt Ruby.
How is the life of Ruby?
I would love. Every time somebody asks me about my life, I'm like, I don't know, man.
That's it.
It's lifing all over the place.
I actually think I kind of thrive that I have very two distinct like social groups that like is also one of those ones you should count as fuck me.
Oh man.
Yeah, I didn't say that out loud because I didn't want to murder people. Yeah, I think the bark meow drinking game has to be you get to choose one of the words, and so you choose one at the beginning of each episode, like whatever, something like that, and then you just drink to that word. Because if you do all of the words, I think you're fucked.
2 out of 3.
Audience, you experiment with it. I would suggest water before alcohol experimentation, though.
If you
or
choose
just like a tally device.
Yeah. It's definitely somebody in chat be keeping count. It's a little late for that.
We're giving you homework.
We're giving you homework. But yeah, wow, that was too damn really double shotted that one.
So what we could do with this and how dumb this could be is, and this is also could work into the Patreon, where we could, if anybody actually does this and gives us some feedback, we could do a live after bark where we play the game ourselves, but we actually drink to it and we do it with like Patreons or something.
Oh god, that might be kind of fun.
I think it'd be fucking hilarious. And again, it's one of those things where if you don't drink alcohol, you just drink your favorite beverage or soda or water or whatnot. But
Panera Death Lemonade.
You know our dumbasses will be drinking
Yeah.
in before 3 hours of fucking slowly devolving into further and further.
That was fun.
degeneracy.
That's the
It was
third
fun.
time I've done
I
like a
know
podcast
Ruby
episode.
needed to go to the IRL party stuff, but damn, Ruby,
Yeah.
you could have been there for the full 3 hours. I think it'd been fucking nuts.
That's insane that it was 3 hours long.
We just
We
kind of
started.
kept
We were like,
going.
yeah, we'll just go 2, and then suddenly we're going towards 3, and we're like, fuck this, we're going all the way.
Yeah, I was like, I knew I didn't want to cap it at just an hour, but like, I was shooting for 2.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was 5 shots in. I said I was only gonna do 2. I went
Yeah,
against
you
my
did
word.
say 2.
I was like,
I also started drinking a lot more too.
yeah, bad influence, you and Pip.
Oh, that's a drink.
Yeah,
Uh,
I know.
yeah,
Now I'm like self-conscious
that-
about
we
it.
are. Now I'm trying to be. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm trying not to be a dick or like mistakeful.
dude, editing's gonna be easy this week. I don't gotta cut all this out.
Mistakeful.
Yeah, don't judge. Bark.
Bark.
We had a topic.
Yeah.
We
Topic.
do
up
have
right
a topic.
right the heck now.
Why
Why
was
did
it
I
called?
censor myself right then and not all the other times I've cursed? I don't know.
F-class.
The
merch.
world may never know.
The world may never
I do that
know.
randomly. Another side tangent before the topic. I don't know
God
why I do that.
damn it!
Sometimes
Oh
like
man.
you ever curse and then like sometimes you're just like heck or fuff and you're censoring yourself for no apparent reason.
Yeah,
Sometimes I have a weird habit that I will censor myself, but I'll censor like either the cuss word or I'll censor the wrong word. Like I'll be like, "You cannot be fucking kidding me!" Like I'll do like that, like a little like
Oh,
voice edit mid sentence, and I don't know how I do it. I'll be like, "You are joking, man."
I've done
I
that.
love it.
Yeah,
I've done that. Were you a dumb kid like me and you'd say bleep?
I said bleep.
No. Oh, you guys said
I
bleep?
said bleep.
I said bleep.
If I could, I would do the dolphin noise from SpongeBob.
Oh my god.
Like
I
that's
didn't
how
say-
I would.
I didn't
I
say
don't know.
bleep. I did like the poop noise. Like I added that myself.
Oh,
I was-
you know. So.
Yeah, man, this is digging up some memories I'd rather forget.
That's why I said it out loud. I was hoping I wasn't the only one, Misha.
Nah,
I'm glad
you
it's
weren't.
2 out of 3.
Brother in arms.
If I was alone, I would have been like, fuck.
Nah,
I would have been
it's
like, beep.
B. So
Alright,
F-class
Tangent's
merch.
over.
That's a company I'd never heard of till now.
I've heard of them before.
I hadn't.
Wow.
Yeah.
Get wrecked.
Okay.
You're supposed to be a furry. God.
Okay. Sorry, I don't know of
I'll
every
be right.
single
It's
furry
been a
thing
while.
about
I'm
it.
taking your furry card now because it's been a while since we've pulled that from you.
What?
I don't know. There's been several episodes we've pulled your furry card, haven't we? I feel like that was a thing last year.
It's been a few.
I think there's a
I
couple
feel
like
we called
running.
him a racist. I don't know if that pulls your furry card.
No, you were
It
racist.
kinda
I was
should,
homophobic.
but-
No, Misha's
I'm
homophobic.
homophobic,
You're
yeah.
racist, Misha or Ruby.
Oh,
You're
okay.
For anybody who this is their first episode, that is a joke. We are joking.
Oh, it's
Is-
all a joke.
That's /J.
We're all jokes.
Just want to clarify in case somebody's like, "Ooh, these bark meow fellas seem fine." Yeah, she's racist. I'm homophobic.
Like,
Yeah.
oh, you're racist. Do you also
I'm also homophobic. Every morning I wake up, look in the mirror, duh, terrified. See my own face, hate that bitch. I'm homophobic as shit.
All the other gay people are cool though. It's just myself.
Oh
that
yeah,
I'm
it's
like,
just
"Ah."
me. Yeah.
It's
Why did you hate?
I don't think that's called being homophobic. I think it just means you hate yourself.
I mean,
mean,
who's
that's
to
the
say? Hate myself. I'm gay. It
Therapist?
is what it is.
It is
Go.
what it is.
It is what it is.
So F-class
So-
merch.
Merch. So it's F-class merch. That's what they are, right?
Oh yes.
They made
yes.
a very, and you could toss up a little image. I hope you got it saved.
I'm looking up, yeah.
Slap up a little image on the screen real quick, and they do like what's that style called? Because it's a popular kind of style right now, but it's like, oh, you see the jackets. that
Cyberpunk?
people wear. Yeah, it's like a cyberpunk like thing. So F-class merch got into some like cyberpunkish like designing of what was like. God, they're not keychains, but like wrists,
Lanyards.
lanyards,
Oh, the wristbands.
lanyards.
Oh, yeah.
And I think they did. They've also done like wristbands and some other stuff, and I think it might even translate to shirts and stuff as well.
Well, they got this.
I'm not 1,000% sure what all of F class covers, but it was the specific kind of design that they did, right?
Yeah.
That it's that cyberpunky look, and then it was Howl Out.
I think. I'll double check real quick.
Yeah,
I do want
double
to
check
add, they got this like Eddie Misha put it on the screen. They got this like mouse pad desk mat thing. And it looks fucking cool.
Oh, yeah, they've got. See, I've known of them because they do make some cool merch.
Yeah, I mean,
And I'm actually kind of excited to get into this topic because I want to see how you guys feel about it. I have some things to say. So what was the brand that they took a shot at?
God, let me check. It was Howl Out.
Okay.
We'll put because they did like an apology post. We'll put that on the screen when we get there. But they basically do like, Nomad Complex, Howl Out, F Class merch. They all do furry apparel and like,
accessories and stuff.
Yeah. And there's gonna be some common art styles, especially if it sells.
Well, in common like aesthetics, right?
Yeah. Not like
in theming, right?
Yeah, we're not talking like tracing. This would
right.
They would have a valid point if it was tracing, but we'll get into that.
So it's F Class. They do merch, furry merch, apparel, and they accused Howl Out of basically being thieves, or at minimum, they're trying to say that they were copying their designs and because they've been successful.
So Howl Out made a post that says, "New lanyards soon. These will be elastic, stretchy, with a breakaway buckle. Which is your fave?" And they've got 3 different designs that have, that style that we were talking about. And F-Class Merch quote tweets it and says, "Glad to know we've innovated and inspired other upcoming brands to improve their own merch. It's great seeing the community learn and grow from us." Holy shit, that's blowing smoke up your own ass. "It'd be nice to see a bit more originality, though. We accept the challenge to keep improving." That didn't fly very well. That's
well, I will say, I think this is again not knowing how to say things, because, and we'll get further into this of the reasoning why. Drink. They I can't help myself because I'm thinking.
You're good. I don't gotta edit them out this time. You're free, Solace.
You have to cut the silence.
I will cut the silence. Yeah. I'm not just gonna leave a bunch of silence.
Them posting about that, it's one thing. So as competition, like you don't want it's like if Burger King came out with the Big Mac the second the Big Mac came out because it was popular, right? You'd be like, hey, you're stealing our shit, right? You're trying to capitalize on our popular thing. But that's the thing is, if it's a direct copy, yeah, like we've talked about tracing and art and stuff, like that is a problem. Mm-hmm. But if it's a similar product but different, that's just theming, and you don't own themes in this, like you don't own aesthetics like that. It's a general idea of something. So yeah, they can make that. And trends happen. That's a thing. That's very trendy right now. It's a trendy style. So unless Howl Out or F Class merch could actually prove stealing of design or tracing of designs, it's just a capitalization of another merch company. And I don't want to get too deep into this now. We can go on with what Howl Out said and all that really quick, and then we can tighten up some stuff.
Yeah. So
there's backlash we have to mention first that it resulted in the apology.
I don't know.
I mean, the backlash was mostly from the community, honestly. Yeah. I don't think Howl Out directly. I don't think they had a chance because. Oh, did they?
Oh, I swear to God, Howl Out was like, "Oh, what the fuck?" Because I swear they were in the replies. They
might have been, but because the original post was deleted, I can't find it.
Yeah. Okay.
But there was enough people. There was a lot of backlash, understandably so. Most of the backlash was like, wow, really sucks to see a small furry creator attack a small furry creator for kind of nothing.
Yeah.
F-Class responded with, "Hello, we recently put out a post that was not in good faith about another vendor's products, Howl Out. Our thoughts on this are simple. We should not have acted the way we did. We are grateful every day that we get to make the things for you all to enjoy. As a vendor inside a very niche but vibrant community, it's our duty to help one another, and because we failed to do so, we sincerely apologize. Moving forward, we commit to a higher standard and practices. This community is a place to shine, not to tear others down. Again, we are deeply sorry. Thank you all for your continued love and support. Good. I'm glad they acknowledged it. I'm glad they apologized.
Yeah.
Question, really quickly. Ruby, is there vacuuming or something in the background?
Yeah, there's like
Can you hear that?
Yeah.
The Roomba's going off, but it's like so in the here.
Oh, we can fucking hear that. It sounds like you doing a good vacuuming right now. It
Kill
wasn't
the robot.
incredibly loud, but it was definitely distracting to my brain. Cause
All right, let me turn him off. I can turn him off remotely.
dude, I wish I could do that.
They make things for being turned on remotely, but not turned off.
Oh,
all right.
is
So,
is that really like turning you?
So, Wolf responds directly that, basically what they mention is, that they were messaged by F-Class. One, F-Class apologized, but they didn't finish the conversation. Wolf asked what, the owner of Howlout, what, like, products were being ripped off, and they did not have an answer for them in the DMs. Apparently they were very, like, dismissive, so they apologized publicly before finishing their apology privately is the biggest thing, and Wolf was not satisfied with this apology.
All right.
And then more people came out about just some weird behavior by F-Class.
And I have so much to say. Darn it, we gotta finish this up.
One person mentions racism. This is by Spinach Cat. They say, honestly, Notch, I guess the owner of F-Class, is so weird. A lanyard is a lanyard. Not to mention how you completely 180'd on us at NAE 2023 and said some super racist stuff at my table. That is so weird. Were you drunk? They also provide a screenshot. They say
I will say when it comes to conversations, we can't really back that up. So you're gonna have to take everything with a grain of salt. I mean, that's just personal testimony.
Yeah, but there's a lot of them. The personal testimonies are starting to rack up.
It sounds like it's always one of those things, though. If I can't verify, I have to take it with like. But now, if there's like 30 people saying the same thing, then you have like a little bit more of a platform to be like, they might be racist, or at least saying things that are racist that are not good. So.
Yeah.
At least they did provide a screenshot of two people talking about it, but it said, "You remember, right? You were next to me. He called me and it's censored here, so I'll censor it for the podcast."
Thank you.
But I almost he called me a blank. I almost forgot about that. I'm really glad all this person's full of shit. So you remember this, right? Can I use this screenshot? Yes, you can. So at least two people remembered it, but again, take that with a grain of salt. This is a conversation between two people. This is Captain Showtime was talking about a time that Notch harassed them. I don't know if I'd call this harassment, but clearly Notch had intentions to hang out with this person. They kept insisting upon hanging out. The person said, "Oh, I can't right now," and blah blah blah. You should come over. Sorry, I can't. But the weird part is kind of how it ended, which is, want to come over tonight? Then tonight, I'm afraid I can't. I'm working with BLFC. I need to raise some money. Then right now, sorry, I'm at work. LOL, I'll see you around. I'm going to clear the chat. Hard to hang. Clear the chat? I'm confused. And I guess Notch has a tendency to clear chats, which to me is very fucking suspicious.
I've only cleared a couple chats on my own, and they were because of big fights and stuff that, like, it was like friendship related ending shit.
Yeah.
So it was over kind of stuff.
The only time I've cleared a chat is because I don't want that. Like, I'm never gonna speak to this person again, and I don't want that, like, even icon. I need to get it off my.
Jesus.
God. 8.5 out of 10.
Do I cut that, or is that a shot?
No, you keep that in.
But yeah.
Sorry.
I'm starting to change my mind on this. Well, it's like it's the opinion of the whole situation, right? Because then that showcases a little bit. I didn't go into the replies to see all that stuff. I was taking it solely as, F-Class made a bad comment. Howlout called him out for it. F-Class made an apology. Howlout / the wolf person like called them out, being like the whole like, oh, you made this public apology after like starting a private conversation and apologizing but not finishing. And so the way I looked at it is like, obviously you're in the wrong when you're punching down. If you're punching down, it's not a good thing. And also a big thing to think about furry is we're not corporations. We're not Target and Walmart fighting each other. We're supposed to celebrate each other's successes. If somebody starts a trend that's really going well, and another merch company in our little furry community starts making similar merch, like it's one of those things where, again, we're not corporations. We're all just out here trying to survive. They're all like usually solo or very small teams of people just trying to make a living, and it shouldn't be like me versus them situation, you know? Business is slightly competition at a base level, but I was like, yeah, so you just you gotta realize it's furry. Don't do that. My question to you two, and this is why I didn't really think is even with this being a small community, small businesses against each other, are you required when making a call out against another business like that, especially if you think you were wronged, which that's what I think F-Class did. I think they thought they were wronged. Are you required to apologize to the individual of the other business? Personally, I feel like it's a business to business thing. You don't really need to go to the actual business owner. Like, I don't think it's a requirement to say your apology to them. You could just make the public apology and then shut your mouth.
I don't know, because if Hal reached out and was like, hey, what are we trying to copy? You owe them a response. You have made an accusation that they are copying your merch. So now they are asking, hey.
I do think there's a response required, but it doesn't have to be private. But I don't think they ever actually said in the apology what they were claiming either. So, like, if you're willing to take that public and just announcing it public, because personally, I think you're allowed to keep it in the public eye, so that way nothing can be, like, said, like, oh, they said this shit behind your backs and stuff, which then you have to keep receipts of everything, and then you got to post screenshots and all that. But I think you have to keep it privately.
I think going public at all is unprofessional, frankly.
Yeah.
I think making the public apology is important. I think even that's not required. I think you should. I think it's way more meaningful to go to your fellow creator privately and be like, I fucked up, I'm so sorry. But first of all, we all agree that you shouldn't have posted that in the first place. But apparently they've been doing this for a while. I have 2 screenshots up right now, which I will copy and send to
see, that's the thing, though, is the whole situation, you're correct. It should have been private. They should have reached out privately, not making that fucking...
But they did.
Underhanded call. Right. So at that point, I don't think it should be a private apology. It should be a public apology because you did this publicly. And the public wants a response at that point, too.
I think it's smart. I think, let's say that they posted that thing and they didn't publicly apologize. Even though, I like that they apologized, I will give them credit for that. Because it was half-hearted, it makes them look worse. Now the conversation is continuing. Now Wolf has to respond publicly because you didn't finish the private conversation. I think if they made that bad tweet, realized it was bad, deleted it, and never said another fucking word, this would be forgotten in 2 weeks.
I mean, it's still probably going to be forgotten in 2 weeks.
Not if Wolf keeps talking about it, and that's well within their right.
No, that is true.
And apparently, according to No Frick Zone, I remember when I came up to your booth and complimented your sign display with my friends, and y'all's response was, "Good luck ripping us off. This thing costs $10K." Mortal said
that was
low-key at
Mortal.
That was F-Class saying that.
Yes, it was F-Class saying, "Good luck ripping us off. This thing costs $10K." Apparently, they have a history of bragging about how much their merch. About how much their displays cost.
It sounds like F-Class merch has. When I say F-Class merch, the person that is talking for F-Class merch has an ego issue, and I would highly suggest they hire somebody that does PR.
Low key at NAE I came to your table to buy some stuff and complimented that y'all had grown so much, and out of nowhere, y'all started complaining about how out steals from you. It was really out of pocket to shit talk another furry artist to strangers. So this isn't a one-off behavior.
No, and
apparently, and by the way, nothing. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Apparently, multiple people have come up to, or I guess, messaged Howl Out and been like, "Hey, this guy's been talking shit behind your back for a while now." Like, there's been a bunch of people that I guess that's just like one of the main things he talks about is how Howl Out is always stealing their merch and stealing their ideas, and it's just weird that they have this like parasocial hatred for another maker. You know?
Well, that's one of those things where you just have to fucking prove it or stop talking about it. Stop, get it out of your mind. It doesn't even help your business. Like, unless you can prove it and then do something legally about it, shut the fuck up and just work. Focus on the new designs. Focus on new merch. Providing to the community.
I might have found something extra bad.
Wait, cancel?
Yeah. Let's find out.
Don't foam at the mouth.
Well, while you do that, so I want to make my overall. So I wasn't trying to like absolve like F class by any means of what I was saying earlier. My point was that I still like, even at this point, I still don't think like a private apology to the owner of the other merch is required. It is if you want to like this, if you want the like everything to go more smoothly. Yeah, you probably could and you should, but I don't think it's a requirement as long as you do your public statement and it's actually a heartfelt apology. Now, again, all of what was done was what was done wrong is the problem, and now it's starting to seem like you're saying F class is a history of it. It's being confirmed and by corroborated stories and accounts from other people, and it's just sad to see. Don't punch down. Work together, or you don't even have to work together. But like, we're the goddamn furry community. We support each other.
Yeah, I like real quick thing, and then we'll get into what Ruby found.
Yeah,
I agree to an extent. I think like posting the public apology and then messaging them an apology as well. I feel like that, that's pretty professional because you made a pretty harsh accusation and it blew up in your face, but obviously they're not sincere on the apology. But just being like, hey, I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking, I don't know what you would say, but like, I feel like doing that extra step, it's not required, but I feel like it does help in mending things.
Yeah, and then that's the thing is like the correct PR thing to do is after making a public accusation that people had seen and how a lot had responded to, your PR perspective is you make a public apology, you don't make excuses, you just own up to it and say you're sorry, and then you do a private apology, and then you shut the fuck up and don't talk about it again. That is the shut the fuck up for a moment. Once you get done doing the required things you should do, the dust will settle, and then you move on. You focus on, again, do a new merch line, do a new theme line, or do more of the new the merch that's being successful. Doesn't matter. Go focus on work. And highly suggest find somebody who doesn't make accusations like this for your business when posting.
Yeah.
Or learn from it and just don't do it yourself. But yes, Ruby, what'd you find?
What did you find?
Twin Leafy _ says, I've kept these for years. When I was 18, I received these DMs and it created so much discomfort I avoided the F-Class merch booth for years out of fear. In his defense, I responded very friendly fashion due to being a people pleaser and very nervous. So I'll say Notch. Nosh. Is that his name? Nosh?
I feel like isn't that how you spell noche? Like night?
Could be noche. What? I need to see these.
Okay.
I'm not looking at the stuff. I should.
I'm gonna say Noche, but we know we're talking about the guy who runs F-Class merch. So Noche says, yeah, I'm the owner of F-Class, LOL. Your boy was bloody thrilled you gave him a stink eye because you were tired or something, LOL. Then you guys left. I saw your head and yelled your name, XD. Twin Leaf. Laugh my ass, I don't remember that at all. I have such resting bitch face, though. I really do cry. Noche. You even dog me, XD. LOL. I'm like, bitch. I'm your simp, XD, and that's all I get?
Wow.
Twin Leaf said, I did. I'm so sorry. I swear I probably didn't notice. I love meeting new people. What con are you going to next? I have to make it up to you. I'm so sorry. Noche says, haha, you're good, G. You were brother. It happens. I would have pinned you against a wall and showed you what's up with your boy made up for it. Sweet bean you got. I'll be at PDFC, Anthro Northwest, FC, and Anthro New England. And the I would pin you against a wall comment is highlighted. Noche says, alright, bet. We selling ass A&E. We're pimping your boy out. Every time someone buys 3 or more items, they can use him, LOL. Twin Leaf says, ha ha ha, maybe not that, but if you legitimately need someone to hold up a sign for a booth, I'd be glad to sit. I'd be glad to. Just send me a DM. I'm volunteering this year, so I have a lot of stuff to do, but I would love to help out. I have a lot of free time, mainly on Saturday.
Yeah, so
What
let's
the
just
hell?
F-class merch can go fuck themselves.
There's another one
that's my political
says,
statement. I'm sorry. Okay, so there was definitely like
there's one more. There's one more.
More? Okay, I'll shut up for now.
There's one more. Somebody
There's
else said,
more?
yeah. All right, there's one more, and it says, a commenter says, even if you replied as a people pleaser, which I don't personally think you did, the comment is actually disgusting. I'm so sorry. Twin Leaf says, yeah, I continued for a while, but it was always just nice, and I think at the time I was just used to it. Another DM screenshot said, Notch says, dude, you're making me way too hot of context XD, eyes, broken heart emoji. Twin Leaf says, you're so sweet. Notch says, haha, so how does one win your heart over? I'll sign up right away. I have food 24 hours, LOL, and travel whenever you like. You're killing me, dude. I would pin you down and held you down, use you up. Whatever that means. Somebody else said acid replies in the comments. Yeah, I felt that. Most of my interactions with this person because my booth was right next to his, but as soon as I got this message, I was like, what? Acid says, okay, I have arrived to the party floor. Noche says, oh shit, no way. Alright, we are kissing tonight. I'm at my room with friends. XD, you'll see the big maw sign. Acid says, laughing my ass off. No, but yes, I do see it.
Yeah, because, like, that conversation from Tween Leafy that they posted, those screenshots, I feel like there's more to the conversation prior to it, but also with what's posted, there's almost nothing that there's nothing that can really what's the word that would act like what's the word? I can't think of the word.
I don't know. Absolve
them, kind of. That would make it the context that would make it okay for them to act or say what they said to Leafy and the other stuff. What the fuck? Like, yeah, it seems like they're incredibly inappropriate.
Yeah.
Yeah, who says, oh, you were a simp?
I am your simp.
I am your simp. And to make it up for us, we're gonna every time 3 items are bought by somebody, we're gonna let them use you. Like what?
That's so fucking crazy.
What? And that's why I'm like, I feel like that doesn't come out of left field. There's probably something prior in the conversation that makes maybe some of it makes sense, or maybe not at all. And this fucking Noche person is just really not okay in conversation. I'm gonna leave it like that. It kind of tracks with how or why they called out Howl Out. It tracks with these other statements of people saying that they said really inappropriate or fucked up things. It tracks with why they started like a private apology and then just stopped. Like I think a lot of that kind of all flows together and showing like that. I think they're just not. It's not a good look, G.
No.
And there is something to this that like is weird in the sense of when one person throws up one person gets called out and suddenly everyone comes out of the woodwork. I hate that. I do see how it's necessary because if any of these people were uncomfortable and they called out by themselves, nothing happens. so I know why it happens like this, but it does leave a nasty taste in my mouth when suddenly they're getting dogpiled. And I get why. It's because they did something bad and you were uncomfortable with them. This is your chance to say your piece.
Right. Well, and like, I mean, it's kind of goes back to like the last episode when you talked about how your abuser and all that shit. Like, y'all didn't know until people started talking, and this is kind of that moment.
Yeah.
People are, F class showed their whole ass. There was that final like that crack in the armor where somebody was able to break through, and now everybody's like, yeah, no, fuck this person. They're horrible. They've been horrible for years in person and in DMs, and we didn't realize it, but they've been doing this to everybody, not just like one or two people, or like one-off happenstances. So
yeah,
that sucks.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, that's God.
I didn't realize. See, I hadn't even looked into this much. I didn't realize we were gonna end up with this. I thought F class was just. I thought they showed their ass and they were gonna, and it was just about that situation. But yeah, no, that shows years of inappropriate conduct and comments and woof. I'll be
moving
right now.
forward. Oh, go ahead.
Personally, if the victims of these people, especially like if they had booths next to them and they have any sort of proof, like honestly, that should be disbarment for F class at dealers' dens. Like if people can come up with some proof or bring some together, like I don't think they should be vending. Like that's fucked up. You shouldn't be dealing with that as a vendor that sits next to another vendor. Like that's inappropriate. It's not okay.
You would think, but like.
Oh, but
They
I mean,
allow
this is
some
all just
crazy
coming out.
stuff. Yeah, they allow some crazy stuff in the dealers' den,
That is true.
like
certain
AI
individuals-
art, which is
Well-
a topic for another day.
People are they're trying.
Is it how much time we got?
We're at 57 minutes, but a lot of the beginning is getting cut.
Yeah, there's a lot of cuts, so we still got some time to talk about it. I know a lot of cons are putting out statements to not let AI art make it through into their dealers' dens, but hell, I think it was at TFF people were posting pictures even about some AI art that, or at least it looked like AI art, made it through. And I don't know how dealers dens work. I don't think you submit all of your pieces, so I don't think they go through and look at all of your fucking merch to make sure it isn't. I think it's one of those things where just kind of like, so my friend had to go through a thing at MFF last year. They happened to have something that was possibly a copyright issue, so then the dealers den person was notified of it. That person went to my friend and they were like, hey, you gotta take these down. You can't sell them because it's a copyright issue, and that was taken care of. And I was like, oh okay, sorry, we won't do that then. I didn't realize it was a problem. Same thing with like the AI art stuff. Like, I mean, I don't think you're gonna be able to stop all AI art pieces making it into the dealer's den, but I 100% think that if it's seen, it should be reported, and dealer's den should have those people have the product removed from sales. And then also I do think that should be like a kind of like a black check mark. Like they read the terms of service when signing up for dealer's den and paying for their table. They violated it. I don't know what the cons policy is, but if it's like a 2-strike or 3-strike system, or even a single strike system, like maybe that disbars them. They can't go to the, they can't deal there again.
Yeah,
and that would definitely send a strong signal to all vendors at that point. Like, you get caught, you can't serve it, you can't deal at MFF. And I know a lot of people that deal at MFF, like that's a big chunk of their change, you know. So like that would at least keep them honest, or they're fucking playing with fire if they're not.
Yeah, I think if you're found using AI art, they should just kick you out of the dealer's den then and there. But like,
100%.
Yeah, I definitely.
I don't like what we're referring to, for those listening, is TFF had an AI artist in their artist alley and in their dealer's den. But it is understood that this person, like, TFF didn't know that this person was using AI art.
Yeah, they didn't voluntarily let them in knowing they were using AI art. Like,
right, it was just kind of found out after the fact.
Yeah, it slipped through the cracks. And then people noticed and notified TFF, and as far as I know, they didn't really do much about it. I think they made them put away the more obvious AI art and not sell those, but I think they let them stay the weekend.
That is one of those things that, like, at the time of the thing, I don't know what I'd do either, because it takes time to even prove this.
Yeah.
Right.
And maybe there wasn't anything actually in their TOS against it. I would just be like, all right, finish your weekend, and, like, you're banned. But what a lot of people don't know is when you're banned from dealing at a con, you often don't know. You're just quietly shadow banned.
Denied.
Yeah.
Interesting. It would probably make a big stink if they like emailed you. It's much easier just to not let you back.
Yeah, you just.
I mean,
you
from
just
a legal
don't-
standpoint, if you just deny them and they say, as long as you can come up with any inkling of a reason, like they sue and they say, "Oh, you're denying me unfairly," it's like, no, we have other candidates that were better.
Yeah,
You
that's
know,
it.
or, like,
That's
yeah,
all there is.
And it puts that in that situation where even if they feel like they're unjustly being targeted, they can't really prove it.
Right.
Don't
So
fucking
so
have AR.
it's very rare that a con will like ban you outright, or that they will I don't know words. Y'all know what I'm saying. Fuck, that probably counts for like 5.
Y'all know
Lost
what we
train of
do.
town. 5 count.
Can we talk about the TFF baby?
Oh my
before
God,
the,
yeah.
before the
Do we-
TFF
oh,
baby.
Do we
Before the
want to tighten
TFF
up?
baby. What?
Do we gotta tighten up the subject?
Okay, we'll end with the TFF baby, but this is related to the AI furry thing. So,
Okay.
Furlandia, a con that I've been to, they had 3 guests of honor. I don't remember the other 2, but one of them went by the name of where was it? Mary E. Loud. Loud. LOWD. That's loud, right?
Yeah, LOUD.
LOWD. Loud.
It could be load technically, but I think it'd still be loud.
Okay. Well, either way,
W.
this person is an author. So they write books and they write furry books.
Mm-hmm.
However, their covers use a shit ton of AI,
Yeah.
and they make posts like 10 or 12, 15, 16, well, okay, maybe not that many, but like 5 to 10 posts a day of AI quote-unquote art. And so people reached out to Furlandia and were like, hey, this kind of sucks. Like, why are you letting this person in? And so February 23rd, Furlandia removed them as the guest of honor for the writing portion.
Good.
And they, of course, took it well. They didn't take it well, but
maybe
yeah,
maybe pay artists and don't use AI art.
yeah.
So
I didn't even know that about.
I actually I remembered that. Yeah.
But yeah, they make a shit ton of AI quote unquote art posts all day, and the maximum amount of likes I'm seeing on there's one with 8. Okay, we've got 8 as the maximum amount of likes I've seen. Most of them have 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1. Like, you're sitting here shitting out useless content for 1 like on Twitter. Like, what are you doing, man? Like, I don't even... I'm not going to sit here and say that their books are bad, because I don't know. They could be good books. They were good enough to get chosen as a guest of honor. But if you're going to sit there and use AI art and just shit in the face of the community, like, you don't belong as a guest of honor at a con. And I'm glad Furlandia did what they did. So the TFF baby. Thank you.
Sorry, I was trying to find that a little faster.
I was like, what do I do?
You're like, nothing?
It's
I was like,
real
no, I was
quiet.
trying to get to the golf club.
I felt like
Yeah,
ninja
yeah.
flossing on fucking New Year's Eve, dude. That
That's
was
fucking-
scary.
Oh, God!
That was scary, dude. That was so
I'm
quiet.
traumatized.
The applause was meant for Misha's speech, but it ended up being for the baby.
Yeah, it really did. The TFF baby.
So what's really striking to me is when I got first told about the baby billboard at TFF, I assumed with it being Texas. Now, granted, this is Dallas Fort Worth, right?
Sure.
I
don't know.
I believe that's TFF is Dallas Fort Worth. I thought it would probably Dallas Fort Worth. Big cities are typically blue Democratic, even in Texas. But still, it being Texas, I assumed it was like an anti-abortion billboard or something. And it's not. It was just like a photography billboard.
Yeah,
Like this
it was
photo is taken by iPhone 15 or something.
dude. I thought it was fake.
I saw friends who had photos out their hotel rooms with that fucker, and I was like, wow, that is an eyesore.
Yeah,
But
I thought people were just like green screening it and like making a joke, and then I saw the actual billboard and I was like, no fucking shot, this is real.
yup. Well, even that caption at the bottom where it says like the whole like, oh, this photo taken by, I thought that was like a stock photo image. I thought
I
it
totally thought it was fake at
I
first.
thought it
and
was
people
like-
were
I
just
thought it
like
was a- it was
memeing
the-
edits.
Yeah,
That shit was
Yeah.
insane.
And it just goes to show you that it's every con there's always like something fucking unique, and it's great when shit like that happens. You just meme the fuck out of it.
didn't this con also have Bomb Voyage? I'm pretty sure I saw him.
Bon Voyage is at every con nowadays.
Wait, really?
Wait, who's that?
Oh, what happened?
I'm confused.
Oh, never mind.
I don't know.
Bomb Voyage. That was the isn't that from The Incredibles? Like one of
Yeah,
the
it's a
villains?
villain from The Incredibles, but he's been showing up at a shit ton of cons. And like, I love that guy. Whoever
yeah.
you are, Bon Voyage guy. But he's been at, like, I saw him at FC. I saw him at MFF.
See, I was getting worried. I thought you were gonna be like,
No,
I thought
I
you were gonna
wasn't.
be like, oh, it's like fucking Killa, but like this
Oh.
other person.
No,
Who?
no.
Killa, the guy that runs around in the Russian jumpsuit and the mask, and he's not allowed to go into cons, so he just sits out on the corner of cons and looks depressed.
Does he come to
Oh.
multiple cons?
Yes.
Oh, I did not know that. Why?
Why even go at that point?
He was at MFF last year. He was the guy just standing. out in the
I know he was at MFF, but he goes to like every MFF because he's local there, and I get that.
I thought he goes
guess.
to more cons. Maybe it's just MFFs, but I don't know.
But yeah, I love that there is just something unique and bless you.
Fucking good.
There's
You're
something unique and silly at every single con. Cause like for Landia, there was somebody that walked by in like a big Among Us suit, and just I'm pretty sure that happens at a lot bigger cons. For Landia is a bit of a smaller con. But
yeah.
FWA, I did a video on it last year. There was Lord Farquaad that was there.
That's
there was
amazing.
somebody dressed up as a giant cheese grater. If you know, you know.
Oh,
Yeah.
And just
It's the cheese
I-
grater.
I saw that at MFF once, and I was like, "Oh, you son of a bitch!" I was like, "You." It's like because it is great because it's if you know, you know, and I think it's very important not to let anybody know. If you know, you know, chat. And that's the cool thing is that you'd see him walking around and you'd see people looking incredibly confused, and then you'd have the people going, "Oh no!"
Yeah, there are two sides.
It's
God.
like you either knew or you screamed or made some sort of pretty decent reaction because it's a fucking cheese grater.
God.
Even more so at MFF because of the mascot, but
Oh yeah, huh?
yep, that's why I thought it's funnier when it showed up
Bro.
at MFF.
MFF had the anti-furry protesters like 2 years ago.
Oh, that
Did I
was
get a video
so
on that.
cool. Well, that was
I
because
still-
before that, Milo Yiannopoulos was gonna show up and shut down the furry MFF.
That guy
Oh,
is so
that's
fucking
funny shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I still get hate comments on that anti-furry protester video. Fucking somebody commented recently they're like fatherless, and it's like, dude, if you're gonna comment on a video that's like 2 years old, entertain me. What do you can do
Come on,
better than
baby.
this, man. Come on.
I want to see some grit. I want to see some grime. I want to see you calling my mom a
I was gonna
something
say,
like that. Do
like-
something aggressive. Come on.
if you're scrolling that back, like that far back in my video feed to find a video you hate, just call me a slur at that point. You know, let's put in some
Yeah.
effort, man.
I feel like a slur is actually still like low effort because it's just a slur.
That's
It's like-
true.
I'm gonna take a very basic fact about you that you can't change, and I'm just gonna hit you with it low because fucking I think I'm better than you or something. Fuck. I've had it's not as common. And I used to do a lot more first sitting live streams, and I would just do ask me anything. So I would just talk to chat, and I'd have normies stop in all the time and say stupid shit. And there's a couple of them that came in and dropped some good fucking like insults, and I go, damn, that was actually creative. Fucking kudos, man.
Yeah,
And
there's
then
been
they're like,
some
then
where
they're
it's like,
upset because like it was like an actual decent creative insult, And that I'm still not giving them the reaction they wanted, so they get all upset anyways.
Yeah. What?
You're a random person on the internet. You will not and cannot hurt me.
Yeah, like realistically, what do Antifers expect when they're like fatherless? Like, you expect me to like just lose my shit, cry, shit, piss, like just fall to my knees and just lose my shit over I don't have a father, even though I do. Now, if they called me motherless, then they'd kind of have a point. But like, regardless, you know.
Misha!
Misha! Don't give them that, you fool!
They're not gonna watch into an hour and 11. It's probably less than an hour and 11, but they're not gonna watch an hour into the Bark Bark Meowcast season 2 episode 12 episode.
Dude, you don't know. Those bitches be fucking crazy.
I hate this because you made a joke, I think, on the After Bark or last episode where you were like, I know a trick to get to become a homeowner, and I just had to fucking not say anything.
Oh, dude.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I was like, God damn it, Misha.
Oh my god, it is episode 12. This is episode 12. I was right. I just threw a dart at the fucking dartboard. Thank you.
I'm glad you know numbers.
Thank you. I'm learning
Smarter
to count.
than most dogs I know.
Thanks.
No, Ruby, she still uses her fingers and toes.
I do.
Do you guys know about the knuckle trick to figure out months?
What?
Okay.
Oh, isn't that how you do, like, it's not...
If I want to know what month it is, I have to go through the whole little January, February, March, April. And sometimes I'll miss a month, so I'll fuck it up anyway.
No, to like...
No, it's how many days, right?
Yeah, to figure out how many days are in a month. You ball up your hands into fists, put your fists together with both your index fingers touching.
And hit the closest person toward you and demand the answer from them.
And then you start with your read you the date.
You start with your left pinky knuckle. I guess it doesn't matter which one because you have the same amount.
Yeah, left to right doesn't matter. So
you count your knuckle and the space in between your knuckle. And so January has 31 days because it's a knuckle. February has like 27, 28 because that's different. But
28 or 29.
28, 29, my bad. It's between a knuckle, which leads us to March, which has 31 days because it's a knuckle. April has 30 days, May 31, June 30, July 31. August is another knuckle in a row, which means it also has 31 days. September 30, October 31, November 30, December 31. And then you have to go back to the beginning and repeat. But that's how you can figure out real quick if a month has 31 days or 30.
And I hate that you said this because this is something I definitely learned many, many moons ago. And it's honestly, it's kind of poetic because we're bringing it back to the beginning of the episode where you unlocked core memories of mine. Because I knew exactly the second you said, I'm like, mother, you know how long it's been since I've thought about that? It's been at least a decade, if not 2.
Dude, it's so good because like I use it all the time.
So with my new job, I'm doing a real good job of remembering the 2-letter abbreviations of months.
2-letter?
Or months, states.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense.
Oh, my brain was on months. So I'm starting to learn those because, you know, AL and AK are very different.
That's true, yeah. Those are very different places. The ones that get me are the ones that don't start with the state name. Like the state letter.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Like what?
Like, let me find an example.
I'm trying to think. Like Idaho's just ID, right?
Yeah, Idaho's ID.
I did your.
Why do we abbreviate states' names with 2? Okay, the first. You know what? Google's so fucking useless, dude.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Okay, there's some states that don't start with the first letter, or they like skip a letter because there's 2 states that have similar things, so they'll skip a letter. So
yes, that's what you're thinking. They always start with the first letter of the state. It's the second letter that changes depending on if multiple states starts with A. Okay. So like again, I think Alaska's AK because I think Alabama is AL.
Oh, okay.
Same thing with like Missouri is like MO.
Yeah. Wait,
MI, but MI is Mississippi.
I just realized I thought AL was Alaska and I thought AK was Arkansas. So I was horribly wrong.
Wait, Arkansas's AR, I think.
Okay, so I was even more wrong. See, I suck at this.
Fuck, I don't know why they named them. There's definitely a thing out there. I don't care though. But core memories, baby, core memories.
Yeah, and that wraps us up into a neat little bow. Jesus, that wraps us up into a neat little bow at the end of our episode, fellas.
I've got $5.
Hey, we made it to the end.
Woo!
We survived. We got through some topics. We started out real rough, but we started to iron things out. Damn.
Sad voice.
It is time
for
the Patreon read. Special thank you to Lagoshi. Fuck.
Buciardi?
My immediate thought is Bugatti, and I know that's not it. It's Lagoshi.
I think that's more of a you problem, Misha.
Lagoshi. Maserati?
Maserati, sure. They'll correct us. Thank you for doing the biggest tier we have, which the name escapes me.
You were literally just supposed to look this up. We just spent 10 minutes talking about it.
I'm sorry.
Jeez, Misha.
We didn't name any of the tiers.
Yeah, I think they're only named in our heads. So we had we had the tip jar, and then they were named after us. We have the Cult of Broomby, which is the highest one.
Oh, so he's a member of the Cult of Broomby.
He's a member of the Cult of Broomby, yeah.
He's actually like one of the members.
It's just like a real cult.
Yeah. The member. Are very
like to get on the top tier level for the cult. That way you unlock your psychedelic powers. As foretold by the comet.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. But yes, thank you for doing the highest tier. Thank you to Landon Yeen. Thank you to Sycamore. Thank you to Bowie Barks. Thank you to Heartless Hero. Thank you to Pip the Badger. Thank you to Raze. Thank you to Fio Firefox. Thank you to Coraline R. Thank you to Kai. Thank you to Quint. I don't know why I say thank you after, before each one. Thank you to Carnelian Fox, and thank you to Steam Pony and Ankara.
Yeah,
you help way more than you know, and it makes all of this worth it. Not that it wouldn't be worth it without getting paid, because I do like making content, and I do like hanging out with friends, and just shooting the shit, but it does help, and especially with how much time goes into these episodes. Mm-hmm. It helps a lot. So thank you so much.
It helps so much
to all of you. And hey, if you're not able to subscribe to the Patreon, you can drop a follow. And even if you don't want to do that, just leaving a like on these, commenting, chatting while we're doing the premieres, all of that helps immensely. Don't ever feel bad for not being able to help in a certain way. Just having you here is enough.
Yeah. I'm just glad you guys watch it. We
shit, dude, yeah.
We just talk outside of in our friendship, and now we just do it, but for a podcast.
Yeah,
it's great. And did you do the? If you're still here,
no,
we're doing an after work live stream.
Live. Someone. There we go. Yeah.
I'm on it.
If you're here for the premiere, hi. Yep, that's. I had to do another take.
You're not getting another take.
I know. I'm saying I had to do another take, which is why you guys are shitting on me for it.
Exactly.
If you're here for the premiere, hi. If you're listening to this on a later date, we do these episodes live every Friday at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you don't live in that zone, figure it out, skill issue. And then afterwards, we do an After Bark episode. This usually happens at around 5. This usually happens at around 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time again. And we just,
about an hour.
Yeah, about an hour.
I know, impressive.
Depends how long the episode is, but we just kind of shoot the shit, talk about the episode. It's basically, Ruby's gone. It's basically an unscripted, uncut, unedited, raw episode of Bark Bark Meow. I'm trying to pull up Discord to see. Yeah, they just left the call.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
They probably got their thing probably closed again. It's time. Totally.
Oh, hell!
Alright. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Have a good night.
Brooms in the chat for the after bark. Let's go!
Brooms in the chat. Bye, everybody. We-
fucking died.
We thought.
I was just chilling, and then my Discord just closed.
Why does that keep happening?
I don't know. I think
Okay,
it's got.
Our Lord and Savior graced us for a moment.
I blinked and I saw the universe. I tell you what.
It might be because of the new Patreon that the broom showed up.
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe. Yeah, I can't.
With your
can't
financial
be-
support, we could keep the broom around for longer.
Actually, with that financial, that means how many more edits you got to do now?
Oh,
All I ask
fuck.
is
How
that
many
if I.
fucking screen transitions and screen flips you got to do now?
what do you ask, Ruby?
Editing Misha add like a like Windows Movie Maker.
I want to
screen
hear
flip.
fucking whoosh sound effect.
Oh my god.
Nah, dude, you gotta be at least like at 300 for a whoosh.
All right, Ruby,
Uh.
say bye because we're wrapping up the episode.
Bye.
I like how you came in. We started recording. Shut up. I like how you came in. We started recording again so you could say bye, and you immediately gave me more work to do.
Yep.
I did it. The
Hey,
Solus started that.
You fucking paid for it.
I am getting paid for it now.
You don't got the excuse no more.
Bye
Yeah,
for
bye.
real, guys. Bye.